Hi, I'm Tyler Breeding, and this is my callback for Jekyll and Hyde. This is the moment. This is the moment. Damn all the odds. They stay or never. I'll sit forever with the gods. When I look back, I will always recall moment for moment. This was the moment, the greatest moment of them all. Thank you. This is the first transformation leading into a live. Now the die is cast, nothing left to do. Time alone can prove my theories true. Show the world that Jekyll. Something is happening that I can't explain. Something inside me, a breathtaking pain, devours, consumes me, and drives me insane. Suddenly, uncontrolled, something is taking hold. Suddenly, agony, filling me, killing me. Suddenly, out of breath, what is this? Is this death? Suddenly, look at me. Can it be? Who is this creature that I see? Free! What is this feeling of power and drive? Never have I felt so alive. Where does this feeling of power derive? Making me know I am alive. Like the night, it's a secret, sinister, dark, and unknown. I do not know what I seek yet. I'll seek it alone. I have a thirst that I cannot deprive. Never have I felt so alive. There is no battle I couldn't survive. Feeling like this, feeling alive. Like the moon an enigma, lost and alone in the night. Cursed by some heavenly stigma, but blazing with light. It's the feeling of being alive, filled with evil but truly alive. It's the truth that cannot be denied. It's the feeling of being Edward Hyde. Thank you. This is my callback for the Music Man. This is You Got Trouble. Well, you got trouble, my friend. Right here, I say. Trouble right here in River City. Why, sure, I'm a billiard player. Certainly mighty proud to say. I'm always mighty proud to say it. I consider that the hours I spend with a cue in my hand are golden. Help me cultivate a horse sense and a cool head and a keen eye. Did you ever try and take and give an ironclad leave to yourself from a three-rail billiard shop? But just as I say, it takes judgment, brains, and maturity to score in a ball-blind game. I say that any boob can take and shove a ball in a pocket. And I call that smart. The first big step on the road to the depths of degradé, I say first, a little medicinal wine from a teaspoon, then beer from a bottle. And the next thing you know, your son is playing for money in a pinchback suit. And listening to some big out-of-town Jasper hearing him tell about horse race gambling. Not a wholesome trot race, no, but a race where they sat down right on the horse. Like to see some stuck-up jockey sitting on Dan Patch. Make your blood boil, well, I should say. Now, friends, let me tell you what I mean. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets in a table. Pockets that mark the difference between a gentleman and a bum with a capital B, and that rhymes with P, and that stands for cool. Thank you. This is Act 1, Scene 6. I don't suppose you live alone or anything.
No!
Well, I've got some wonderful caramels over at the hotel if you...
Mr. Hill.
Professor Hill.
Professor of what? At what college do they give a degree for annoying women on the street like a Saturday night rowdy at a public dance hall?
Oh, I wouldn't know about that. I'm a conservatory man myself. Gary, Indiana gold medal class of '05s.
Even should that happen to be true, does that give you the right to follow me around wherever I go? Another thing, Mr. Hill, I'm not as easily mesmerized or hoodwinked as some people in this town, and I think it only fair to warn you that I have half a shelf of reference books in there, which may very well give me some interesting information about you. Hey, Gregory!
Oh, hey, Mars. And don't call me Greg.
How'd you make out with the music teacher?
Scrumptious. 8 out of my hand the minute I tipped my hat.
She did? Boy, did you cut a swath tonight. For a minute, even I thought you knew something about leading a band, just like when you used to imitate that band concert fellow back in Joplin.
Yeah, yeah, kid stuff. I'm in rare form these days, son. Just you keep your eyes on me for the next 4 weeks.
4 weeks? It only used to take 10 days for the instruments to arrive.
It still does. It takes 4 weeks for the uniforms to arrive.
Oh, no, Greg, you haven't added uniforms.
Uniforms and instruction books.
Instruction books? But you can't pass yourself off as a music professor. I mean, not for any 4 weeks.
Mars.
But you don't know one note from another.
I have a revolutionary new method called the Think System, where you don't bother with notes.
But in 4 weeks, the people will want to hear the music. You'll have to lead a band.
But when the uniforms arrive, they'll forget everything else. At least long enough for me to collect and leave. Oh, this is a refined operation, son, and I've got it timed right down to the last wave of the brakeman's hand on the last train out of town. And now, Mr. Washburn, if you'll excuse me...
You're gonna line yourself up a little canoodling, huh?
Well...
I say, I could fix you up with Ethel's sister, lovely girl, teaches Sunday school.
No wide-eyed, eager, wholesome, innocent Sunday school teacher for me. That kind of girl spins webs no spider ever. Thank you.